how you doing, my trader friends? It is good to have you here with me. So let's take a dive into what BOSA did today. This is on the silver and gold spread. So I was watching the historical pattern, which is shown by our expectation dots, which are the red and green dots here. So this market has historically moved from below the yellow line to an upward move into the close, even going across the yellow midline. And generally we saw the pattern repeating itself during the morning hours here. We saw a move down into 9 o'clock, and then we saw a little bit of a whipsaw, but we did eventually move upward here. I was watching this at about 10:20. We did see an expected move downward, which was shown in this level, and now we were starting to drift higher. So based on this upward move, I decided to get into the market, go long. And this exhaustion triangle is what we used here for the buy. It did get filled. Unfortunately, we had a quick reversal on price. This is the next shot. This is at about 1300 hours. And it did get stopped out. So we ended up going down on a loss for $125 at this point. But later in the day, this one is at about 1423, so about 223. I did go long again. We had a nice, the sell-off is where we got stopped out, right at that green arrow right here. And the prediction was upward into the close, so I did go long at that point. This is again, it's at 1423. The next shot we've got here is 1449. So we were long right at this yellow level. And it went up, we went down a little bit underwater, and then we started shooting up pretty solidly again. At this point, we were up on 2 contracts, up $200. Market moved pretty good in our favor. We started getting some red magenta cycle dots here, which is showing that we're kind of overbought. And I held on to it thinking we could get a little bit more out of the move. I did want to get out at 1400 hours, 1600 hours, which is 2 o'clock. So I decided to hold on to the 1600 hour mark. And unfortunately, 1530, we saw things weakening a little bit. And then right at 1545 was the peak of the move, which is what we actually kind of had expected here, and a sell-off into the close at 1600 hours. And the market did actually drop, and I got stopped out. So I ended up recovering the loss of the 125, and we closed up, I think, about $100 total for the day. So 2 trades on the silver and gold. Thanks again for joining me. Have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you for tuning in.